today we decided to book an excursion which takes you to famous, it calls Red Field, which is Krasnaya Polyana. It's very famous place to go snowboarding, skiing. It's one of the best ski resorts in Russia. We're taking a bus today. It's about 1.5 hours from city center. On the way, we're just gonna stop at the local villages that make honey and just local crafts. We also gonna go in Olympic Park, and they have an amazing attraction which is beautiful fountains that has a light show and music show in the end, and that's what we're gonna do today. We paid for this excursion 1,000 rubles per person. We're waiting for a bus now, and we're gonna start our journey in just a few minutes.
So this is where you catch the bus for the excursion. Hello. So the bus is well air conditioned. It's a very nice bus. It's very clean. You can expect that it's going to be cool in here and not hot. One thing when you do board the bus, there's going to be a tour guide person that's going to give you a little guided tour of the city that you pass along on your bus. So which is really good too, because you get some information about the places you pass along the way. But the only thing, it's in Russian. So if you speak Russian, great, you'll understand. Or if you have somebody with you that speaks Russian and English, then it's even better. And it happens to be that my wife is Russian, so she can explain some of the cool things that I would like information about. Just reached one of our stops. There's 3 stops to this tour, and one of the stops here is a stop where they make honey, and there's a lot of vendors that sell honey too. So let's check it out. It's a really pretty sight with the mountains behind the background. There's local people doing some work. This is where they do the honey. Really interesting. I actually have never seen something like this before in my life. I've only seen it on TV, and that's really cool. I'm very glad we took this excursion. Really pretty place. And we're just stopping and get a little lunch and a break, and actually get to rest a little bit and stand up and stretch your feet, because you're on the bus for about 1.5 hours, and it's a good place just to look around and explore what they have here. And again, I'm so amazed by these beekeepers' place where they actually harvest the honey. You can see the bees right there. That's really cool. I'm so happy we did this excursion. This is where they do the presentation about the honey and what they do here, and to explain to you how they do it. And here I believe they have salmon or some sort of fish where they farm here at the first stop. And right there is also in front of me is grapevines where they harvest grapes to make wines. There's this beautiful grapevines with this fully grown grapes. It looks so pretty. This is something you would see at a winery or a vineyard. I've never seen something like this. It's stretching all along this cabled wire wall that they built up, and it's just pretty to look at. In this little dome, they also have grapevines stretching along the roof of this dome. And it's so interesting to see, and it's just a big change from being in the city center. I just want to show you what a typical Russian public toilet looks like. So this is how it is. You're gonna find this common in Russia, something like that. Very interesting to see. Kind of brings you back. We just reached our second stop of this excursion. Your bus is gonna stop and it's just gonna wait for you. So they gave us 45 minutes to get our lunch and some food along the way to bring with us. Look how beautiful that background is. And this place is a ski resort in the winter. So in the summer, it's more just like of a getaway. And people come here and stay. So there's a lot of places to eat here. There's a lot of hotels and resorts for skiing. And they're open during the summer for the people. On this second stop of the excursion, there's a little market that you can go through and just see different types of stores that sell souvenirs and other different types of items. It's a really cool place to go and see. And you can see they sell dried fish. This is very big here in Russia. A lot of people love the dried fish and different types of souvenirs. They sell a lot of honey. And here along the way, in the middle, they have some bars and hookah lounges. And people are very friendly here too. People have the misconceptions of Russians being mean and rude or just cold. Actually, that's not an experience I've experienced here that I've been in Russia. People are very friendly and kind and very welcoming. I'm so happy we stopped at this second stop because this place is truly beautiful. I mean, look at the background behind me with all these mountains and different colors. Feels like or looks like Switzerland. Very beautiful. This town is so pretty. And there's Keanu and Mommy just waiting. We're about to go get something to eat. Now the tour guide told us this is a famous place at the stop that everybody eats, and they have really fresh food here. So we're about to find out what kind of food they have. They have really fresh oysters. You can't get any more fresh than that. How pretty is this place? I love it. It's really cool. It's kind of like a cafeteria again. Like I said, you always find a lot of different types of places like cafeteria in Russia. And it's very big here. So you just stay in line and choose the food you like. And it's very affordable. These are Russian dishes. And I've tried a decent amount of them. And they're really good. And they make it really fresh here.
And now we're moving towards the Olympic Park. We're also gonna see a beautiful fountain that has a light show in it. So let's go and see it.
So when you come to the Olympic Park, you're gonna see a lot of sites with different hotels and different places where they had the events of the Olympic Games. So they're gonna show you different buildings, what they were for, and the final stop is here at the Olympic Park, where you see the water fountain show behind me. It's a really extravagant show to see while you're in Sochi. It's really awesome thing to see, and I'm truly impressed with this place and the story behind it. After the game, the Olympic game was over, they tell you of each building what they're being used for now, so which is really interesting to know about. The water show is really beautiful right here, and it's something to definitely see when you're in Sochi, and I definitely would highly recommend it. We had an amazing time today, and it was definitely the best excursion we took in Sochi.
What an amazing day today. Thank you so much for watching. Follow our next adventure. Bye.